Hello, I'm Greg Harrison with the USDA Market News Service here in St. Joe, Missouri with your National Feeder Cattle Summary this week. Steer and heifer calves this week trading pretty much steady to $5 higher throughout all the trade area. In instances, it's $8 to $10 higher, whether it be in the northern plains, southern plains, even through the southeast. And places where it's usually 8 to 10 higher, in most cases it's on the lighter weight calves weighing under 500 pounds. Yearlings this week trading fully steady to $3 higher. Demand remains very good on all weights of feeder cattle and true yearling cattle. Harvest is starting to wind down across the corn belt, and we got some of our cheapest corn prices we've had in 4 years, and this is causing many corn belt farmers, means they're getting done with harvest, to get back into the market and wanting to walk off of their corn this time. Farmer feeders are anxious to start buying cattle, placing their feed yards with this record corn harvest. Last week's cold front also helped boost demand and interest with widespread hard freeze that we've seen. It eliminates airborne viruses that are plaguing calf purchases. Optimism at the auction barns remains very high as buyers are very eager and aggressive to buy cattle, and in many cases replace cattle that they've already sold at the historically high prices, and they want to get back into the market. Calf market has come through heavy offerings and deliveries for the month of October and November, pretty much relatively unscathed, and country deliveries are mostly complete. And we're getting ready to see probably lighter offerings from now to the end of the year as we go into a lot of holiday schedules at a lot of these auctions. Seeing that there's still plenty of demand, and maybe even plenty of demand to push higher prices higher. This week on some prices at the St. Joe stockyards in St. Joe, Missouri, they sold a part load of fancy yearling steers weighing 715 pounds. They traded at $267. In Torrington, Wyoming on Wednesday, they sold 105 head of fancy steer calves averaging 503 pounds. It sold with a weighted average price of $322.54. Currently, we've seen very high feeder prices in situations where losses could even be high, but with a record high fed cattle market that we've seen, it helps bail them out. Last Friday's impressive fed cattle market had short-bought packers unable to set one out, and they had to pay up a record price of $172 on a live price. This helps to reinforce the bullish psychology as the market carves out new territory north of that 170 mark. So hopefully this will have spark follow-through buying this week, and we have to wait and see if it comes down to the chase between the packers to fulfill their needs. Box beef prices this week have found some support, posting gains as business seems to be looking maybe past the Thanksgiving holiday and moving into the Christmas season. But the feeder cattle market this week remained very active, very good demand. We're seeing corn harvest at 89% completed. It's getting a lot of the Midwestern farmer feeders, Northern Plain farmer feeders back into the market to buy cattle. They have cheap corn, they got a lot of hay, and demand remains very good to purchase these feeder calves and yearlings. Looking at next week, we will not have this video as it will be Thanksgiving. And we'll be back with you the week after Thanksgiving. We will be putting out the National Feeder Cattle Summary next week in its written form. So hope everyone has a happy and a very thankful Thanksgiving. Be back with you the week after Thanksgiving with this video. Thank you.